Hi guys, Rachel here from Day Joyce. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm my little homeschool corner in my schoolroom, and you should see the opposite side. I'm not going to show you because it is a scary sight over here.
Dirty dishes, peaceful wishes, blissful messes tangled up in joy.
Today I wanted to show you my homeschool student planner that I created. It's a free printable for anybody to use, and this is it. I have been using this for a couple years now with my kids, and last year my daughter, since my son went to public school. And I just really find that when they have responsibilities and they take charge of their responsibilities and their work, then it helps keep them accountable. One of the things I struggle with is like too many reminders and too many chances. Hence, I talked about this in another video. I will link it above, how that affects me and everything, and how I'm working through that. I'm a work in progress. But I do think it's important to teach our kids responsibility and accountability. So having their own planner is how I've done that in the past couple of years. So I have free printables that are available. I'm gonna take you on a walkthrough of these planners. These are a couple of the planners that we have used in the past. My son's from 2017-2018, and this is my daughter's from there, and I have my daughter's from last year as well.
So for an example, this is a picture of, no, I don't like that one. Take that one off.
So for example, this is a picture of my son Lincoln's. It says Lincoln's assignments and the week number. This one happens to be week 10, and it has the days of the week and the subjects. I've added in some emojis like that boys might like, and then this week's Bible verse. So how these printables work is you can either download this an editable one and you can add yours in, or you can write them in. You can make your own planner like this, or you can print out one of these sheets every day if you want to use this type of thing. So how it worked when we used this planner for this specific year, we used Sunlight curriculum, and we didn't do school on Friday. If we did, it was like a catch-up day, or we did like some family type of school type things, or went on a hike or whatever. But our academic week was Monday through Thursday. And so it would have what they had to do every day, and then they would cross it off. Now, like a lot of our things were independent, and some of them were that we had to do with mom. So they had different times and they had to do their independent stuff, and then I would work with them. And then we had a weekly Bible verse. And then this is the weekly responsibilities page. And I had morning responsibilities, afternoon. We had our chores that we were responsible of, and since we had 2 older kids, then one of them had A and one of them had B, a spot for a weekly doodle and a spot for word of the week. And they would just cross it off as they got done with their responsibilities. I found week 10 in my daughter's, and this is how hers looked. And she just crossed it off as she got done, put the Bible verse in, and crossed her, well, she colored in hers that week. I'm sure different weeks looked different. Yeah. She always did a doodle, and she always like added her own words of the week. Before we get into diving into these homeschool planners,
I did want to that's upside down.
I did want to let you know that the Homeschool Printing Company graciously sent us some printed products. Their products really are awesome. Their printing products, their page paper quality, and their colored printing quality, I'm very impressed. And if you want to check out them, I will leave a link below. They have 10% off if you are a new customer, and it's right on their website. There's no special code or anything. And so definitely check out the Homeschool Printing Company if you have any printing needs during your homeschool year this coming year.
How I set up the, okay.
Now I am going to take you on a walkthrough of how I actually set up to print this out. There are 2 ways, maybe even more, but the 2 ways I can think of that you can do this are print these out at home and put it in a 3-ring binder, have it sent to like a Staples or somewhere like that to get the coil in it, or use the Homeschool printing company like I did. And there's a whole process on how I did that, and I will show you that. Different video titled Where I Get All My Homeschool Materials Printed. I am going to turn the camera around and do a walkthrough of this book now. All right, this is Julia's planner, and it has a nice coil binding on it, and it has a cover that's like a clear coating. All of these papers are like pretty good quality. I can't remember exactly what the heaviness was, but I will leave it somewhere here so you can know. This first page I left blank on the back, and then I found different printables online, and this is one that I did My Life So Far. She could do this like when she starts school. And then on the back it has our schedule, and we can come up with this together on how we're going to be working this out. We can write down any field trips, things she might enjoy, and notes and dates to remember. Since she is getting closer to middle school, I thought having this multiplication chart would be helpful for her, even though she has most of them memorized already. Then I have right here for her goals for the year. She has homeschool goals, personal goals, health goals, and spiritual goals. Then I want her to write down 5 books that she has read this year and kind of rate them. So I found this neat printable that's free. And then I created this little printable, and it's my first day of school, and she can write this and write down what her favorite thing was or whatever. I know it's kind of elementary, but I added that in there. And then there's a calendar month for each month. So we have August 2019. Our first day is August 5th. And then this will be the weekly view. So she has the week number she can add in here. And it says Julia's assignments. The free printable ones will say my assignments. But if you'd like me to help you do this and make some personalization on it, I do offer that, and you can find that on my Facebook page on where to do that. But you can get this whole thing right here, this setup for free on my blog. On the free ones, this is how it will look. So it looks exactly almost the same, and there will be editable ones where you can add in your subjects, or you can just write them in. Otherwise, it looks the same. This part will be a notes section, and you can add in responsibilities that are specific to your child, or to type them in or write them in. And then I have the girl colors, and then I also have like boy colors. So it will say my assignments, the school week to do, this week's Bible verse, some boy emoji type ones, and word of the week, weekly doodle, and then the afternoon and morning responsibilities. So yes, I have all her subjects, and I'm going to be having a video of how we're working through all of these and our curriculum choices coming up. She has her morning responsibilities and her afternoon. For morning, for instance, will be for get ready for the day, breakfast, devotion, morning chores. This is how we keep track of our morning chores and what you know what to do. And then for afternoon, we have play outside for an hour, afternoon chores, sports practice, prep your desk or your backpack, correct any work, your assigned chore, which we have laundry, clean out the car, the trash cans, mom's choice. So I'll just tell, like they'll say what needs to be done, mom, and then laundry. And then these are the days we need to pack lunch for our co-op. We have word of the week, weekly doodle. And that's how it looks. And then you add in however many weeks there are for each month. And then there will be, I added in a printable on this side, and then the monthly calendar view on this side. And again, it goes through each month, all the weeks. And then I have something that has to do with what we're learning this year. So I did the preamble of the United States Constitution, and then I have the month. And let's see. Let's see here. For November, I have a Thankful printable. I created this one. And then I have the November. Let's see if I can quickly find some. Okay. For December, this is like a countdown. You can color in the stars. December. For March, I have the books of the Bible in March. I will leave all these printables that I found online. And then towards the end of the year, okay, so it'll be like the last week of school. So for May, and then the last week of school, there was some weeks in there, and then we have the end of the year flashback. And then this has a blank sheet just for notes, and then they added in a thick paper at the very end here, like a cardstock type of paper with a clear cover so that it stays protected. And this is Julia's planner. Again, these are the free printables that you can find over on my blog. The link is below. We have the boyish colors and the girl colors. And then we have the weekly responsibilities with the morning and afternoon choices here. And real quick, I will show you the old planners that I used. For these ones, when I made them at home on my own, I took them after I printed all of these out. I took them to Staples or whatever, and then you pay for different things like the back cover, the front cover for the binding. And I just got some sheets from Hobby Lobby and got a sticker here and wrote this in. And that is how I did these kind right here. Another good thing that I haven't purchased yet for the new planner are these tabs. I'll pull this one out right here. It's just like a removable tag that's a sticker. So you would just stick it in the month. For example, on the new planner, I could stick it in the month so that we could keep our place. Or I have used this in the past where I've had several for each month. But you could also just have one, and then you can move this, and we've used this like several times over and moved it. For these type of planner covers, I've made a couple options, and I have a pink one, I have this bluish color one. All of them have a blank one, so you can write it in, or you could upload this and use like PicMonkey or Canva or whatever and write in with font. And then I have a gray one, and I believe that I have another color, maybe green, I'm not sure. But all of this will be linked down below in that blog post that I've been talking about. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you find these homeschool student planners easy to use, and you are free to download any of the papers I have available. I have them in both the girly colors and the boy colors, and I have also different covers that you are welcome to use. Just find the corresponding blog post below and you will find where to get these. Just go to the link and you can print them right out. If you guys like this type of video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. I do lots of videos about homeschooling, especially right now. This is homeschool season. I do grocery hauls, I do favorites, I just share about mom life, and I hope that you guys have a blessed day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Reality, y'all. This was my clean area that I was filming, and this is our schoolroom. Do not cringe, because I'm cringing enough. Bye guys.